Act 2, baby. Yana's warning. Something wakes me in the middle of the night, going bump, bump, bump. A buzz, buzz, buzz. A handful of bees by my side, east side. I pull myself out of bed and take a quick look at the time. 4 a.m. I grab my phone. Yana, I need to see you now. My heart skips a beat as I text them back. The beach, 20 minutes. Damn, Yana moving fast. Already a beach date? Getting started early this morning. Outside, the air is slightly chilly. Apart from the waves crashing onto the sand, the island is quiet.
Listen, I don't have long.
Good morning to you too.
What happened at the ruins? It's causing a stir. A big one.
MK's going to strike back? If so, we're ready.
No, Polly, you don't understand. They're out for blood. For real.
Like literally, they're harvesting everyone's blood.
Do they know about our connection?
I don't think so. I managed to delete our last conversation, and they don't have any reason to suspect me.
Yeah, except for your access badge being used to get into the area, so those logs could be looked up. Hey, come closer. I wish I could reach out and touch them.
MK wasn't always like this. They're a huge corp, but they had systems in place to protect civilians.
What's changed then? Because look around. Look at what's happening. People have good reason to hate them.
A few years ago, they started pouring a ton of money and energy into the Oxyon ruins, like they were steering the ship in a new direction. And MK's a big ship. You can't turn it around in one night.
But you can blow it up with a 50 millimeter howitzer cannon. I actually don't know the sizes of battleship cannons now that I think about it. Hey, welcome to the Ziggurat, Killer Saw. I hope you enjoy your time here. I realized I've never seen Yana this uncertain. But they're maintaining their composure, even if their job may be in jeopardy in the future.
They call it Project Loom.
That might be a typo. I think you meant Project Doom! Somewhere out there, a Marty intern's just gotten their wings.
Okay, not the reaction I was expecting. Did you know about this?
Loom. Weaving the strings of fate? Perhaps? Because I think Greek mythology, the three fates wove the tapestry of time. One was past, present, and then future.
I might have had an inkling. Don't ask. Seriously.
Twisted slightly. There we go.
Well, whatever you did down there in the temple, it's messed with their plans.
They grabbed my hand.
I needed to warn you now because I can't be seen here. I can't see you. Not for now. I need to lie low for a while, but I'll try to do as much as I can to help you all from where I am.
Thank you, Yana. It means a lot.
Hey Yana, you wanna maybe go on a date or something when all this blows over? You know, just you and me, just two gal pals, you know, just out on the town. Based Yana, hope nothing happens to them. What are you talking about? Nothing bad could happen in this game. It's just nice. We're taking very light topics, nothing super serious. They flash me a smile and immediately turn and walk away. I stand there, alone for a solid minute, watching as they leave. That booty. Project Loom. Yana. Whatever happened to Ursula? I need advice. I need... Yana. Reverie. All the aspirations are here. gathered around the heart. Glances, smiles, awkward looks. The tension is thick.
My mother was right. Glory and MK are working together.
A murmur ripples around the group.
I don't have all the details, but it can't be a coincidence. Whatever's happening to my island is because of Glory.
Has anyone got a camel handy? I just found this lovely string.
Helen.
Hello. Snakes with tails? 9 months. Bloody hell. Thanks for the recent subscription. I hope you're having a good evening.
She must be found and listened to before we do anything that cannot be undone. We have no idea what is happening in her sanctuary.
Birthday next week. Ah, congratulations. Make sure to spend your perk points. No reason to hoard them, you know.
She may be a prisoner, or she could be manipulating people from beyond reverie.
Sounds like someone needs to break into that little sanctuary of hers.
Don't be stupid. That's impossible.
Aw, thanks for a delicious Dreki drink. I raise my arms, requesting silence. It's time for me to make a decision and choose a path. Listen to chaos. Hear the other aspirations. Ooh. Interesting. Let's listen to chaos. They've had their nose on this for a while. I have a feeling that of all the aspirations, chaos is the only one I can turn to. As I spin right round like a record baby. Got the rare DVD spin. Good pull, good pull. My eyes been first like, oh, I'm sorry, snakes. I hope you have less tapes sticking you down. Hope the birth week goes swell. I certainly can. Last week was I would say it was my rough. This week had a bit of a panic. This morning, just get a message like, "Hey, did you make any changes?" Like, it was before a holiday. I did not make any fucking changes. Well, except for that one change. There's no way that possibly had anything to do with it. Thankfully, it didn't have anything to do with it. But that brief moment of terror, thinking I would have to drive into the office.
Chaos? What are you thinking? Why can't we get into Glory's sanctuary?
I get the feelings that others don't appreciate the priority I'm giving Chaos. But Chaos is the only one brave enough to do the brutal actions we need to get Glory out of their pyramid.
We aspirations have one golden rule. One. Each sanctuary is protected, private, a special place that no other can enter uninvited. You may have noticed, but we're all unique. Some more than others. But each aspiration's sanctuary is their fortress.
Oh god, how do I go back? I'm afraid there is no going back. Brutality has been requested, and brutality is what you will receive.
So, how do we get into Glory's?
We can't. But you can. As the Oracle, you have access to all our homes, whether we like it or not.
Interesting. So the Oracle has the master key.
there's a catch.
Uh-oh. What's the catch? Oh, thanks for the delicious drop. Ah, oh, that hit the spot. Thanks, Rattleland.
Catch.
Whatever those awful boars over at MK have done, it's sealed off Glory's sanctuary in a way that we've never seen. Sealed it off even from the Oracle.
Dun, dun, dun. Selling kidneys here. Don't sell your kids' knees! No tapes! You need them! They do the processing. They give you the piss.
So what? That's it? Game over?
It's game over, man. Game over.
No, not at all. By injecting a huge amount of raw energy into the, let's call it the barrier that's surrounding Glory, you could break into her sanctuary.
The energy required, that amount of egregor, it could wound her severely. Kill her, perhaps.
Gonna do a Half-Life joke, but it didn't go as planned.
This is madness. We exist because we work together. You know what happens when the balance is compromised. You've seen it before.
Oh, when the balance... Oh, you mean so like how Glory has taken over? You know, that kind of unbalancing power? Huh? Huh?
Indeed. Not to forget who you became for a while, Power.
Oh. Something happened to Power. Y'all say something? I swear something just came... It must be in my imagination. Whatever the history is between these two, it's getting in the way of solving our problem.
Enough! We need to find a way to help Glory without destroying her sanctuary. Or her...
Oh, you thought brutality had already reached maximum. No, that was but a taste of what true brutality looks like. Now we have entered the pure, brutal zone. Not even the Void Slugcat can bequeath the brutality I'm serving here. Not even the chaos can reveal to you the manifold realities of the brutality within this folded space of the ziggurat. You better hold on to your butts, people, because it's time for all of you to be brutalized most voidly. Okay, I need to take a couple steps back. He's doing that a little bit too much. Gets me a little woozy. Ah! Looks like you're going to the shadow. Looks like you're going to the shadow realm, huh? Huh? You're lucky I don't have my fucking person highlight button made because I keep forgetting to do anything about it. I'll fucking get you. You're on the list now, Radland. You're on the list. And I checked that shit twice. I'll fucking get you. Ooh, I'm gonna get you. I didn't do it. Ah, great. Another delicious Dreki drink. Actually, hold on. It should tend to color my tongue. Okay, it's not changing the color of my tongue. Whatever. Let's just continue. Silence falls. After a few moments, Bond speaks
I
up.
believe chaos is right.
Ooh. Bliss and Power can't hide their surprise. Only Truth seems to know where this is going.
We exist together. We are concepts, ideas, humanity's collective pasts, presents, and futures. Balance is not a purpose. It is a state. We lost it. We can find it again.
See? See? Even the tree hugger thinks I'm right.
Rude.
Tree hugger?
Apology cans are coming. Ah, delicious, delicious Dreki drink. Balance? You mean like harmony? What is this? Oh, you got the possum Dreki. Good pull. Mixed in with a lot of slug pups. So that possum better run because them pups are going to consume. Maybe harmony is bad. Maybe instead we try L Pony. I don't know. We could try every pony. Was that a pony that just... No, that couldn't have been a pony. It didn't look like it had 4 legs. It looked like it had less than 4. Maybe at least 1 leg. Less than 4, greater than or equal to 1. All right, it's a pretty wide range of feet.
Please, please. I need a minute to think, to digest everything you've said, to find a way to follow this plan.
It's barely a plan at all.
I touched the necklace.
Don't do anything while I'm away.
You know, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's hard to pick. I mean, the ziggurat, there's all sorts of stuff all over the place, everywhere. You know, you just mix things up. I'm back at the Naiads. The sun's up now. The city's starting to awaken. There's so much to do. So much to think about. The aspirations may not be united, but I know they can support me. Because I can't do this alone. Break the news. You're not expecting half of what's going to happen. Oh boy. Starting out the gates with the Chaos Crystal, what is being served for breakfast? God, I want to eat a fucking omelet right now. Some scrambled eggs, lots of pepper. Oh, some freshly grated hash browns. Not hash browns. Fuck, what's the... No, maybe it is hash browns. All I remember is grating a russet potato and frying it in the cast iron. So it's nice and crispy. It is hash browns, yeah. Stop it, I'm hungry. I can't help it, I'm hungry too. I step inside. The day is off, as normal a start as possible. Laszlo's brewing coffee and chatting with Jade. Nora's complaining about the early alarm call. Omar and Ursula are going over the notebook, rebinding its pages. I wave to my mother, beckoning her over. She stands and walks away from Omar. Nobody seems to notice.
Is everything all right? You seem...
Yana came by. They say MK's out for blood. Their words.
And strong words they are.
She seems to be thinking hard. Our discussion changed a lot of things. There's still a distance between us, but also a new kind of relationship.
I think perhaps it's time.
Stop! Hammer
No
time!
more secrets. No more hiding. Are you comfortable sharing everything? Here. Now.
Alright, so I've been keeping a teensy little tiny little secret from all of you. I can see the future, and I've been talking with extra-dimensional entities from another world who are the manifestations of our collective unconscious and our past and present and future, and the existence from primordial humankind all the way to the current future and beyond. You know, don't worry about it. Don't freak out. It's just small potatoes, you know? Comfortable. What a strange concept. The world might be coming to an end, and we're discussing comfort. But I nod and she claps her hands, calling everyone over.
We have something we need to discuss today.
She's not lying. Next half hour is a deluge of new information for Jade, Nora, Laszlo, and Omar. Probably start unpacking boxes. I mean, I'm hardly a person to be telling anyone to do things, because I have a dresser that I moved 3 times before I ever unboxed it and assembled it. It was like I got it, and then like 5 years later, after a bunch of moves, I got around to unpacking it and actually assembling it. Surprisingly, nothing was broken or cracked or anything, and it worked put together just fine. Don't know why it took me so long to do that. I definitely had the space when I originally bought it, but you know, just how things do be sometimes, you know. The 4 of them stay silent, learning about aspirations, sanctuaries, hearts, and cycles. About another world. About what's coming for us.
I know that's a lot to take in. And I'm sorry I hid it all from some of you.
Just have to hang out away. Well, I hope the snacks are settling in. Look at you, Nora. She's probably the only person in the room who didn't see this coming.
There's an emergency. One of the aspirations, Glory, is trapped. We need to save her. We don't have all the facts, but we think MK's been using her powers to look into the future, all possible futures, and to grow strong, rich. They had all the power in the world, and they chose greed, suffering. We need to move on them. The company and the aspiration are linked, one way or another.
It's wonderful you have a new... Ooh, who's the new family member?
With enough energy, enough egregor, we can blast our way into Glory's sanctuary, for want of a better term. I will admit the prescients may be affected by this release of energy.
That is a sacrifice we are willing to make.
Needless to say, it will be a very delicate operation, and it will require organization.
For a moment, no one says anything. Then Jade stands. Slowly, her hands trembling, she starts to speak.
Whatever's going on in your head, whatever happened in the ruins, I don't believe a word of this. Let's imagine the last hour wasn't everyone losing their collective mind. Let's say you're right, and everything you've told us is true. What exactly are we going to do?
It takes Ursula a second to find the right words.
From what I've gathered, the prescients collect and attract a certain type of energy. We want to change where the energy is directed. It might be difficult since they've been trained to do it a certain way, again and again.
He's a rescue? Aww.
What do you mean, difficult? Will it hurt them?
Oh, we might have to do some minor torture, you know, break a couple bones. It's fine.
Potentially.
Name is Sarsaparilla, like the root beer. Aww, that's adorable.
So, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs, huh? Sacrifice the few for the many, blah, blah, blah.
Her cold anger is slowly transforming into something else.
No, we're going to act. All of us. Together.
We need everybody's help.
Jade takes a few steps and heaves a loud
My
sigh.
investigation is ready to go live. If we push it out today, we could change the way this island sees MK.
That would undoubtedly make a difference. But will it be enough? It's still playing by their rules. I've done that many, many times. It's time for something different. Something riskier and...
She stops.
I'm sorry. My intention wasn't to make you uncomfortable. I
need a minute.
She steps out. Everybody's watching. I avoid my mother's eyes. That was tough. I'm glad my mother was able to see how she sounded. Something's bothering me. I still don't know where I'm going with all this, and it feels wrong. Such a pretty high red hoggy. Nice. My hognose was a low red phase. Like, had just enough red, you know, that, you know, he wasn't just like browns and tans, but it wasn't like a really high contrast red on him. Lose a bond crystal. Please listen to everyone or they'll be hurt and hate you and never buy you pizza anymore. Okay, Bliss. Ya little goober. Okay, so if we listen to all four, then we're gonna lose our bond crystal. So we either have to lose a bond crystal or our bliss crystal. Which means there's no point in getting the bliss. There's no point in listening to Nora because we're gonna lose hers, or we'll lose. We can do two or three. We can go left. If we have a power crystal, we'll go here. We have a chaos crystal. We can go here. So if I don't get a power crystal, I can't go left. And that involves Jade. So this pass, Jade is right. Ursula's right. I wonder if we can get both of them. Reason with Omar. Agree with Omar. What do we need for... Not what I meant to look at. Blood and ashes. I need to hit this button. Okay, let's get 3. If we can get the power, truth, and bond. No reason not to get 3. That'll let us, I think it'll let us go up both of these paths. Give everyone a quick smile and suggest we take a break. Nora disappears to her room without giving me so much as a backward glance. Laszlo and Omar stay where they are. I guess they're buddies now? I turn to my mother.
How are you feeling?
I've been grappling with this knowledge my entire life, you know.
Also, thanks for that hydrate.
And today, for the first time, it felt good to have someone on my side. Not just knowing, but acting.
Probably the nicest thing she'll ever say to me.
But I regret the way I spoke to Jade. She's done so much for this community, and I respect her work. It's just that...
She breaks off abruptly.
I don't want to influence you. I don't want to influence anybody.
I'll have a chat with them. Don't wander off, okay?
Says the oracle that influenced the gods. She smiles as I step away from her. Alright, let's talk to Jade. Jade's all by herself outside. I give her a wave before heading over to join her.
It's a lot, yeah?
I don't know, Polly. Reverie, aspirations, a guy called Bond. Yes, it's a lot. Not as much as your mother's unhinged plan, though.
She's not furious. She's...
cold. Frozen, even. She's drained from all this, and now she has seen the crossroads ahead. I admire her loyalty to her own beliefs.
Power fades away as I get closer to Jade.
What you've done with your investigation is incredible. Seriously.
My awe is genuine. Nora talked about it so much that I went ahead and read the whole thing for myself.
But...
No buts. For real.
She looks at me for a moment.
your mother's going to hurt people. People from the community. Friends. She's using MK's own tactics against them. That goes against everything I believe in. Everything. MK's been hurting people for their own gain. They've bribed every official on this island to keep it quiet. It has to end. And it won't if we have to become them to stop them.
I see her eyes moisten, just a tad. I can feel Power's influence at work here, enveloping Jade in a distinctive
If you
aura.
break your mother's plan, I'm out. I can't do it, Polly. I just can't.
Power was right. This is a line Jade won't cross.
I understand. I do. Truly. This whole ordeal has been like turning a mirror on my own convictions. I have to pick a side.
You always have to pick a side, Polly. Always. And I've picked mine.
I see. So whichever we pick up here is going to have long-term consequences. Ah! Ah! All right, Chimera. Man, chat being mean to me today. Cannot believe y'all. Ah, delicious. Another Dreki drink. A little too high, though. I see how it is. Lull me into complacency by putting the Dreki drink above me, and then you drop a water bottle on my snoot. Oh, now there's one way over there. Okay, so Laszlo. Broadcast. Oh, interesting. Nora wants Yana to be safe. So many delicious Dreki drinks. Let's see what Laszlo has this time. Man, Chimera, you're really reaching in the fridge there for a lot of fresh sodas. Laszlo is waiting for me. He beckons me over with a jerk of his head. Maybe, but I'm in the void, so I'm gonna eat all your snacks.
Quite the family meeting.
1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Bing on the door.
Not your average tete-a-tete, no.
That one had a void in it. That's the whole special series of void drinks. You know, you crack it open and it just sucks you right in.
How's it all sitting with you?
Strangely. I'm not surprised, I don't think. Appeased, maybe. Your mother and I have always been very truthful with each other.
Welcome back from the void.
She has her life, and I have mine. This explains a lot.
The smile on his face is heavy and sad.
Still stings, though.
Yeah, you get really sucked in and immersed by the flavor. Yeah. Not to be confused with the sour flavor, which makes you pucker up as if there is a black hole in your mouth and just kind of...
For the record, I'm sorry I couldn't say anything. I wanted to. You have no idea how much I wanted to.
Oh no, it's not your fault. It's foolish, really. Just...
Dang gnomes!
a whole side to your mother I never knew. I was watching her face while you were laying everything out. There was a joy there. A sparkle in her eyes I haven't seen since... well... made me a little sad, is all. That I can't be part of it. That side of her.
Oh, Laszlo.
I move in for a hug and squeeze him hard around the waist. He squeezes back. When we break apart, he wipes his eyes on the back of his hands.
The hard part, of course. I can't help but think Jade has the right of it. Her investigation is the push this community needs. It'll open people's eyes, get things going.
He puts his hand on mine, swallowing it up. His eyes dart away from me.
You're going to follow Ursula?
I've known your mother longer than I've known almost anyone. Every time I've seen her like this, with this much determination, she was right.
Yeah, but she used to be able to see the future, so that kind of, you know... Of course she was right.
Every single time. I can't say I understand everything that's going on. Dimensions, otherworldly beings, oracles. But I know MK has ground this island to dust. If Ursula says she knows how to fix that, well, I trust her. I love her.
He smiles again.
I should be the one asking after you. All of this seems like a lot, Polly.
It is, but I'm getting the hang of it. It's all a bit mind-blowing. The whole shaping the fate of the world thing is daunting. But it's like trying to picture winning the lottery, you know? Impossible to actually comprehend.
My strategy is making people forget I'm even here, and that I know them.
Just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. Trust in those around me and make the best choices I can.
I know you'll do us proud. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to have a chat with your mother. Make the best choice I can.
Ah! And it makes it easy, considering the fact that gnomes are all over this dang place. Let him walk away. He looks more determined now.
Split between love and his own morality.
True.
Not an envious position, but he bears it well. You are lucky to have someone like him, Harmony. His kind are all too rare these days.
True again. Alright, so we can go through here. Or... I can get a Bond crystal. A James Bond crystal. Omar is busy with his notebook, writing as fast as humanly possible.
Did you get all of that?
Every single word. Amazing.
He pockets his pen and notebook, his eyes fixed on me.
It's all true, Polly. Everything the Oxyons believed in.
I've noticed.
It's like waking up and being told all of your imaginary friends are real. Her words, your stories, they're connected to so much Oxyon writing.
He takes a deep breath. I can see him curbing his own enthusiasm.
But all of that is for later. Right now, well, I guess you have a choice ahead of you. Oracle.
Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to invest, we're going to acquire Java. All right. We're going to invest purely in databases and selling licenses. All right. So that's the move I choose us to make as the Oracle. As Oracle.
I don't feel much like an oracle. All I see are bits and pieces. Potential footpaths, not roads.
That's more than the rest of us. And it's going to be crucial for what's ahead. But more importantly, how are you?
Relieved. Keeping it all from everyone was rough.
Polly wants a cracker.
But you had to. Of course you had to. And I'm happy you thought to include me as a confidant.
No, Ma. I know you're new around here, but you're a part of this. And I'm happy to have you here.
Is he blushing? Omar? Now? He smiles, composing himself.
So, I need to know where you're at. Which way you're leaning with all this.
Are you gonna lean with it or you gonna rock with it? Do you take 2 steps or do you cha-cha real smooth?
Monoconcern. Aspirations. This glory. MK is a poison. Or the consequence of a poison. The unchecked capitalism that it embodies is a death knell.
Exactly.
Exponential growth is a myth. Eventually someone will feel the strain, and it won't be the executives. They have to be stopped. They must be stopped. First it was Athena. Now they've set their sights on the world.
Time to solve capitalism. Omar is so based.
I have every respect for Jade and her work. She's brilliant, in a way. But we can't play by their rules. We've tried, and it does not work. To change the system, we need to destroy it. Ursula's plan is the most direct path to that end.
But my mother's idea is risky. People could get hurt. People could die.
We're talking about a revolution, Polly. And all revolutions have a price. Sometimes it's paid in suffering.
This is a side of him I've never seen. Direct. Aggressive. Almost. I feel Bond's warmth surrounding
He
us.
speaks his mind and the truth.
You agree with him?
We stand on the cusp of a new era. Cohesion, connection, community. Sometimes the simplest methods are the best ones.
Bond's right, I know. But can I accept it? I wave goodbye to Omar and retreat to the kitchen. Alright. Let's move on. Bliss is talking, but I push it aside. We don't have time to listen to everybody. I'm not going to change anyone's mind. Jade refuses to risk hurting the Prescients. She wants to unite the community and push on with her investigation. Fine, that seems reasonable. Ursula wants to use the Prescients to break into Glory's sanctuary. The bold plan, that might work.
Hey, are you ignoring me?
Aw, Bliss is sad.
Not now. We need to make a decision right away. We can't wait any longer.
But Harmony!
Time is running out. Bliss is all pouty. Adorable.